What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Jada Lachey, aka Pecan10, and I'm finally back with another video for y'all. So you might be wondering why I'm all dressed up. Well, I just had my very first nurse residency interview, y'all, via Zoom. So I wanted to come to you guys and let you know how that went and give you guys a heads up on what kind of questions they may ask you in your interview. So let's get into the video. Starting out, we had an introductory video, so we got to meet the supervisors of the supervisors of the departments that we would be interviewing for. They talked about their floors and how many beds they have and themselves, just introduced themselves, and we also introduced ourselves. In introducing ourselves, they asked us 2 questions that we answered, and that was why we chose nursing. Tell us, actually 3. Tell us about yourself, why you chose nursing, and why you chose that particular hospital. So y'all, I answered the question, and I forgot to mention why I chose that hospital. Oh my God, but we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, and then what we did was we got off of the Zoom video meeting, and then they called us back individually to get on and have our individual interviews. So in the individual interview, they asked me, well, I'm not sure how many questions they asked me, but I have 10 of them right here. I don't think it was more than 10. It might have been maybe 11 or 12, but I have 10 that I remember right off top that they asked me that you guys can. So I have 10 questions that they asked me on the interview that I'm going to give you guys so that you can practice and be prepared if they ask you the same questions. Okay, question number 1. Actually, they're not in any particular order because I don't remember in order. But I'm going to go in order as best I can. So what are the top 3 departments that you want to work in or you're interviewing for? What are the top 3 departments that you're interviewing for? That was number 1. Number 2, name a time where you had to go above and beyond for a patient. Number 3, when was the last time you were late for work and why? What do you consider an emergency and a reason to call out for work? How many times have you missed work in the past 6 months? Name a time where you made a mistake and how you fixed it. Where do you see yourself in 2 to 5 years? And they gave me a scenario where there was an older person in the room alone and they were crying and they were very in distress and just down, horrible, and they asked you to stay in the room with them. How would you handle that situation? And y'all, I ain't gonna talk I don't even want to talk about it, but yes, those are the questions that I can remember or that I remember off the top of my head when I finished the interview. And I just hope that will help you guys in preparing for your residency interview. We did our video, like I said, via Zoom due to the coronavirus. So it was a very different experience. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I'll keep you guys updated on my journey and what's going to happen next. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. If you have not already, go like, share, subscribe, comment, and drop any videos or suggestions or questions in the comments that you would like for me to answer or, whatever. All right, y'all. Bye.